The armies of Israel stood poised on one hill, while the Philistine forces occupied the opposite ridge. For 40 days, a great shadow fell upon the Israelites in the form of Goliath, a fearsome warrior and giant standing over 9 feet tall. Clad in bronze armor and equipped with a heavy spear and sword, he would twice daily roar his challenge, "Send me a man that we may fight together. If he can kill me, we will be your slaves. But if I prevail, you shall be our slaves." Meanwhile, miles away in Bethlehem, a young man named David, a boy with a sharp mind and a quiet faith in God, tended his father Jesse's sheep. One day, Jesse sent David to the battle lines to bring supplies to his 3 eldest brothers and to bring back news of their well-being. As David spoke with his brothers, the voice of Goliath echoed through the valley, issuing his standard challenge and mockery of Israel and their God. While the soldiers around him scattered in fear, David was filled with righteous indignation. "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine," he demanded, "that he should defy the armies of the living God?" When word of the bold young man reached King Saul, David was brought before the king. "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine," David declared. "Your servant will go and fight him." Saul argued, "You are only a young man, and he has been a warrior from his youth." David then recounted how, while guarding his flock, he had killed a lion and a bear to save a lamb. "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear," David said, "will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." Convinced by the shepherd's fierce faith, Saul gave in, but insisted David wear his own armor. But the armor was far too large. David tried to walk in it, but stumbled and took it off. So David chose his own tools, a shepherd's staff and his trusted sling. He walked to the nearby creek bed and selected 5 smooth stones, tucking them into his pouch. With only these humble weapons and his unwavering faith, David stepped into the valley to face the giant. Goliath roared with contempt on seeing his small opponent. David stood firm and answered with fiery conviction, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands." As Goliath lumbered forward to attack, David did not hesitate. He loaded the stone into his sling, swung it with all his might, and released it. The smooth stone flew straight and true, and the massive warrior crashed to the earth, face down, silent and defeated. David ran over to the prone giant, took Goliath's own sword from its sheath, and used it to cut off his head. When the Philistines saw their mighty champion dead, their confidence shattered, and they turned and fled. The Israelite army erupted in a triumphant roar and chased after their enemies, securing a resounding victory. For the day, led by the courage and faith of the young shepherd boy, who would one day become king,